know I am tricking nature through hard work. How about that one? Wow. That's an amazing statement right there. So, I'm going to showcase the best way to wear these bad boys. Oh my gosh. I only got 10 reps with the 10s. This is the true golden era right now. It's like 1982 right now. We're in a time capsule. He's not kidding when he said that's all your delts can take. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm very excited. I have these. I seen these in the grocery store and they were new and I just could not resist. Cocoa Pebbles waffles. So we're gonna down 3 of these.
They smell amazing.
I had them in the toaster oven when I was getting ready to leave. And, oh wow. Yeah, these are good. And the whole house smelled like a chocolate factory.
God. You're making me hungry.
It just permeated the entire kitchen everywhere. Yeah, wow, these are good. I wonder if they're actually made with the cereal. Because they had Fruity Pebbles ones too. But I had to go for these.
Are they like protein?
Oh no. No, this is just pure. Well, it's so good, so I guess for a nutrition tip, right? It's so good to have fast digesting carbs pre-workout. Really gets the blood flowing.
And which ones are fast digesting?
So basically it's simple carbs. So this is like enriched white flour, I believe is the first ingredient on here. They have some sugar, right? Sugar is obviously the most common fast digesting carb, as opposed to carbs with a low glycemic index, right, which is slow digesting. So that's going to be like your oats, it's going to be your sweet potato, it's going to be your whole grain brown rice, Ezekiel bread. Those are the carbs that I pretty much eat all during the week. You know, weekends is when we have a little bit of fun, right? It's actually going to be very hard to talk and chew these. So we'll be at the gym in like 15 minutes or so. I'm going to finish downing these. And we're doing a golden era shoulder workout today. From the first Mr. Olympia, Larry Scott, 1965. That's when he won the Olympia. But his shoulder workout is one of the hardest, most challenging, and most rewarding that I've ever done. And so that's why we have these Cocoa Pebbles waffles for extra fuel. But we'll go over to the workout when we get to the gym. Ow! My tongue. You can cut. Oh. Alright, here we are. This is it. Look at this place. This is one of my favorite old school style gyms. This was an old motorcycle shop.
Nice.
Oh yeah, he's got the garage door open. One of my favorites. One of my favorite spots here. It's so nice because you can step outside between sets, especially when it's a nice day like today. It's amazing. And as you can imagine, I never park back here because just clean my wheels and everything. Oh my goodness. These waffles are incredible.
They smell absolutely wonderful.
And the best part is, my pre-workout, we're still doing the Cutler Prevail, right? We did last time when we made the martini. But it was half. It was half strawberry and half peach mango. Yeah. We got the strawberry pre-workout today, so it's like strawberry and chocolate waffles. Chocolate strawberry. Oh, amazing. All right. We are here. Let's go. Got one more waffle to finish. And then we're going to get to it. This is the guy too. So he's a hero. Ed, the owner. Great dude. But he, when the pandemic hit, right? They ordered gyms to shut down. I think it was at the end of March in 2020. He defied the lockdown orders and stayed open. He shut down, I think, for a month. They made him shut down. But then, it was Memorial Day weekend, 2020, and he opened back up. He was open all throughout the pandemic, defying the lockdown orders. Oh, he was in the paper and everything. Oh yeah, he's a hero. Now I haven't even been here, right? And man, I can't even remember the last time I trained here. I haven't trained here this year. This is my first time here this year.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. But I would still pay my membership every month for the past, since 2020.
Yeah, to support him.
Just to support him, yeah, for being a hero. Because I like I like giving my money to people like that, you know?
Absolutely.
Last waffle. Sip it. Let's try it with the pre-workout. Wow.
It's like a treat.
That's really good. Alright, so we can go over the workout we're doing today. Check this out. From 1990. I got this on eBay for $20, and it is probably the best $20 I've ever spent. I mean, the fact that you can buy a wealth of knowledge like this for $20 is just incredible. But this is where I first learned of this training method from Larry Scott, with shoulders in particular. And this workout is it's hands down the best way to train shoulders. Like, I mean, I've tried so many different things, but nothing compares to this, because the intensity, the limited amount of rest, combined with the heavy weight and the mixture of heavy and lightweight, it's unbeatable. So this is like the education part right here. This is the education part. So I'm gonna read. I'm just gonna go over what we're gonna do, right? Read this real quick, and then we're gonna go have some fun and smash shoulders.
Let's do it.
So he says first do the standing press. Start with a light pair and press them through the middle of the motion, not all the way up and not all the way down. Let the palms face the ears at the bottom and the mirror in front of you at the top. So hammer grip, palms facing each other at the bottom, right? And then as we go up, we twist upward to the top, right? Most important thing to remember on this movement is the elbows. Try to touch the elbows above and in back of the head. That is impossible, but it gives you an idea of the arc of motion through which the elbows should travel. Work up the rack, going heavier with each of 4 sets. This is mainly a warm-up. And then, okay, so that was his warm-up. But just to go over like the form that we're going to implement on the standing shoulder presses, right? So I don't know if I'm going to do that warm-up. I might just do machine. I don't know. I have to see, because I think I have a slight soreness in my left shoulder. So I got to be a little bit careful, because I was feeling it a little bit when I did chest a couple weeks ago. So we'll see how I feel. But you always gotta improvise, right, and train around injuries when you can. So this is when the fun starts. So you use the heaviest set of dumbbells with which you can perform 6 good reps, and then you go immediately to the next set. Continue down the rack until you have completed 5 or 6. So doing standing dumbbell presses, right? 5 or 6 sets. Start heavy, go light, and the 5 and 6 sets are in succession, no rest. And then you go to lateral raises and you do the same thing. Start heavy, for the first set, and then go down the rack for 5 or 6 sets, no rest. And then the final movement is the lateral raises for the rear delts, and you're doing the same thing. Starting heavy, going light, 5 or 6 sets, and then you do that, so it's basically 3 exercises in a circuit, and then you do that whole thing over again. So it's basically, you're doing that twice. And he says, now I hope you're ready for this. Repeat the process using the same 3 exercises and the same number of reps and sets. Those 2 complete series are about all your deltoids will be able to take.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, look, there he is. There's the great Larry Scott right there. 1965 Mr. Olympia. He says, on days when I am feeling extremely energetic, I might be, because those Cocoa Pebbles waffles.
Yeah.
I'm actually feeling really good right now, so we still got a little bit of pre-workout to finish. But I have a feeling I might be feeling extremely energetic. I will finish off with 1 arm dumbbell lateral raise. Work down the rack, 5 sets of 8 reps. Rest 1 arm on a high rack for support. Personally, I love working the deltoids since I am not naturally wide. Yeah, same. I get a special thrill when I see those deltoid muscles expand. I know I am tricking nature through hard work. How about that one? Wow. That's an amazing statement right there. I'm gonna have to write that down in my motivation goals notes on my iPhone that I look at every day. That's wow, that is super relatable to me. I know I am tricking nature through hard work. Absolutely. Let's go. That right there might just give me the extra energy.
I like it. I like it.
She's gracious. Oh, look, he continues. He says, she's gracious. Speaking of nature, she's gracious about the deception and says, okay, Larry, if wide shoulders are what you want, you got 'em, my good man. That's freaking great. All right. Wow. Let's go have some fun, baby. 1990. I actually want to show. Where is it? I think it was 1990. 1991. There it is. Best $20 I've ever spent. Look at this. So they go through, like, you got all these former Mr. Olympia winners, and then everything's broken down. They have chapters dedicated to specific muscle groups, and then they implement training methods of said Mr. Olympia winners. Best $20 I've ever spent in my life right here. All right. I want to let the pre-workout digest a little bit, so before we get in there and do this Larry Scott shoulder workout, I'm gonna showcase, since I'm such a huge sneakerhead and Air Jordan aficionado, you gotta look good when you're training, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna showcase my, well, I say it is the best way, hands down, the best way to wear your Travis Scott Air Jordans, because I like Travis Scott Air Jordans in particular. Who doesn't? But I'm gonna show the best way to wear your Travis Scott Air Jordans, because I've figured that out, and I feel like it is worth sharing with everybody. We're going to showcase the best way to wear these bad boys right here. Still in the original, this is like the original shipping box, right? I got so lucky when I hit on these. So if you know, you probably don't know anything about sneaker culture, right?
Nope.
So these came out, when did these come out? I think, was it 2021 or 22? It was one or the other during the summer, right? And so Nike will do these drops on their app, and everyone goes in. It's basically a raffle, and you enter in, and then you try and get the shoe, because everybody wants these. I think they retail for $180, right? Guess what these are selling for now?
$350.
I'm gonna show you because you're not gonna be able to believe it.
Oh gosh.
$350. A little higher.
$550. 1,000.
see here.
I give up.
Come on, goat. Freaking goat ass being lame. See that? See that? 1,500, 1,400.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Right? So I got unbelievably lucky getting these. Because, well, that's the thing. So, like, people, I get my shoes, right, because I like to wear them. But most people get these, right, because then they can make a quick profit. So what they'll do is they'll get them from Nike for $180, but then they'll go on an app like Goat, StockX, and sell them for $1,500, and then just make a profit. Because people want these so badly. It's insane. All right. So I'm gonna showcase the best way to wear these bad boys. See that? Are you a fan?
Of Nikes?
Are you a fan of these in particular? What do you think?
Alright.
Not bad. Nice suede brushes. See that?
Mm-hmm.
The quality is A1 on these, so I'm not gonna lie. All right. And they come with all the different laces too. Swap them in and out. Famous for Travis Scott's. You know Travis Scott?
No.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's crazy. He's a hip hop artist, rapper, entrepreneur. Oh, what do you think? Training in
Those?
slides? Yeah, it might actually be kind of comfortable.
What a shot.
So, anyways, what we want to do, right, is you need like 2 socks. You need like a performance sock, right? So I prefer Under Armour. Is the best of the best. They have a nice thickness, right, and they prevent your foot from sweating. But then you also want to look good, right? So I prefer Polo Ralph Lauren socks.
Nice.
And I always get, right, so I always get a half size bigger in Jordan 1 lows for this particular reason, right?
Mm.
All right, double sock, and then we got these bad boys right here. Do you know what these are?
Nope.
They're special socks to prevent the shoes from creasing when you walk in them.
What?
How about it? Yeah.
Never heard of that.
You know- yeah, so check this out. Put one like that, see? And it's this padded cushion, right? And I got 2 pairs of socks on. And then that is an amazing fit.
That's crazy.
Second to none. It feels incredible, right? Because see that?
Yeah.
The cushion is right under here. So it's super padded, and then when you walk, and I'll show you, they don't bend.
That's crazy.
Unbeatable.
Kudos to whoever invented that.
So you got right? So you got the performance socks, right, which prevent your feet from sweating in the gym, right? And then you got the style socks because you know you got to look good. And then you got the crease protectors to keep the Travises in perfectly new condition. Which look at these, I mean, still super clean. You get to eat off this, and I've only worn these maybe definitely less than 10 times. There we go. We are ready to rock. Now you see, right? Look at this. I'm gonna walk. They don't bend, and you don't even have to do anything. You don't have to like walk stiff or anything, or try not to bend your toes. They just don't.
It's amazing.
Don't bend. It's incredible, right? The best way to wear your Travis Scott Air Jordans. So I just what I just asked you to do.
Made me take the chair back through the mud. So you
It wasn't too muddy though, was it?
No,
it didn't look like too bad. The fellow sneakerheads out there understand, right? I just made my friend here, my trusty videographer, take that chair I was using back up the little hill over here because it's a little muddy, and we do not want to get the Travises muddy, dirty at all, right?
Even though I'm wearing my nice Nike Shocks. They're
They're not as nice as these though.
No, they're still a little dirty anyway. Now, why do people pay $1,500 for those shoes? Like, that's quite insane.
It's a great question. Yeah, I would never pay that much for a pair of shoes. It's just they're super in demand, and obviously, you know, people watching are gonna know. At least a lot of them will if you're a sneakerhead. But Travis Scott is huge. He's world famous. And then I don't know. Right now, for whatever reason, hip hop and rap is the popular style of music.
Yeah.
It's just if you go on iTunes, if you go on Apple Music, if you go on Spotify, whatever, all of the top stream songs are rap songs.
I have noticed.
It's crazy, but he's just super popular because of his influence in hip hop, rap culture, style. But then he launched the collaboration with Air Jordan in, man, when was the first one? The first lows I think came out in 2019. Yeah, if I remember right. I think it was 18 or 19. The first ones. And yeah, everybody just wants them. People go crazy for them. And they'll pay easy $1,500. There's a couple of them that go for $2,000.
Are they in like short supply? Like they only make
That's
so
the
many?
thing. No.
Wow.
They're really not. There's tons of them. But the funny thing is, right? I mean, I wear all my stuff, right? All my shoes, I'll wear them. There's some obviously that I wear more than others. There's a couple pairs I have that are a little more old school that I don't wear as much because they're vintage. You know, I don't want them to fall apart or anything like that. But I mean, I think I have like 50 some pairs of shoes. It's crazy. Continues to expand. But anyway,
it is a lot.
Anyway, yeah, they're as popular as they are, right? And I work in the shoe business, so we sell Travis Scotts every day. Thousands of dollars every single day. I see multiple that come through and people buying them.
That's
but
crazy.
the thing is, I never see anybody wear them. It's hilarious. Like
That's
out
so
in public,
weird.
the way you can tell, right? So keep an eye out for me. If you ever see somebody wearing Travis Scotts, it's the backwards checks swoosh symbol on the side, right? I just got them on perfectly. See how it's this way?
Okay.
That was the revolutionary aspect of these.
Okay.
Is the backwards swoosh. Everyone thought that was super cool because Travis was the first one to do that on the shoe. Well, at least in mainstream signature fashion, because there was actually a couple of pairs of LeBrons early on that had backwards swooshes, but he was the first one to put it on like the signature Air Jordan 1 low, Air Jordan 1 high, and these came out in like late 1980s. The first Air Jordan came out in 1985, right? So that was like the revolution for sneaker culture, that backward swoosh. But anyways, going back to what I was saying, you never see anybody wear them. Just when I'm out in public, I never see anybody wear Travis Scott's. It's hilarious.
Wow.
Because they'll pay keep an eye out. Anybody watching, keep an eye out. It's like, because they'll pay, I mean, $1,500. But then you pay that much and you don't want to wear them because you don't want to mess them up.
I just want to showcase them.
That's the thing, yeah. Yeah, it's just the whole industry is crazy. The whole sneaker industry is crazy. But yeah, that's the little insight into sneaker culture for today before we go smash some shoulders. I'm about ready to rock. Let's go crush this. It's been about 20 minutes. I usually like to let the pre-workout marinate a little bit and then we're ready to go. Let's go crush some shoulders, baby. Let's do it. Yeah, this gym is like it has a super old school feel. That's why we're doing Larry Scott shoulder workout here. Training here. Arnold, Sylvester Stallone, Franco could walk in at any minute. It just has that old school vibe. What's going on, man? You have a card scanner?
No.
Alright, it's right. My card's right here.
Okay, you're good.
That's right.
Yep, no problem.
We good to film here. I texted Ed this morning just to be sure, but
No, you're good.
appreciate that. Thank you. And it's not super big either. That's what I love about this gym. It's just super small. No AC either. No AC is the big thing.
Reporting live from under my blanket.
I just wanna warm up the rotators a little bit before I start because said, we had that little injury, so I just want to make sure we're good. Get the blood into their shoulders a little bit. Yeah, it's feeling alright. I just banged out like 50 reps. Oh, it really gets you going. I just warm up with the external rotations, right, just to get the joints warmed up, and then do 50 reps behind the back with the bar, and we're ready to go. I'm gonna try today. We're gonna be talking a lot less. This is gonna be an intense training session, and we shut up and get to work. And we're gonna jam out to this Volbeat live record from 2018 because it's absolutely slam. I'm feeling it already. Ooh. Man, you can see the shoulders are really starting to get juiced already from those cocoa pebble waffles. That's strawberry chocolate pre-workout, right? Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna go to side lateral rings. Same thing. We're gonna start heavier, 6 to 8 reps, and just work our way down. No rest. Yeah, that is, I said this is the only way, the best way to train shoulders. The other thing is too, wow, I'm not used to training in this. I got used to it for a couple years back in like 2020, 2021. Training here on the regular, but wow, I'm used to the AC gyms.
We're getting spoiled.
This is what the Golden Era was like though, right? No AC, old school gym. This is what it was like back then. There was no AC, so suck it up. All right, and now we're gonna do rear delts. Started with front, sides, now we're gonna do rear, same method. Holy hell. Grab some, the 10-pound dumbbells are missing. Oh, here we go, over here. No, we're gonna put these back in their proper spot. Yeah, so that was one circuit. Oh my goodness, I am feeling it. Yeah, we're really. Feeling it. All right, let's go. gosh. I only got 10 reps with the 10s. That's how freaking heavy they feel after you start. We started with 45s that time. First round we started with 50s. Because I wanted to keep it in that 6 to 8 range. If I picked up the 50s, there was no way I was getting 6 to 8. There's just no way. You're gas. So this is the true golden era right now. It's like 1982 right now. We're in a time capsule. Look, actually, I don't know if I showed enough pages in the book, but they're all shirtless. Like when they're training,
Yeah.
they're training in short shorts and shirtless. Back then, you know, because like I said, the gyms didn't have AC back then. It was just like this.
And now you're a replica.
And now I'm one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I should be in that book.
Yes.
Not yet, not yet.
Maybe one day.
We got ways to go before we're in a book. Oh, shit. Hair gel.
Oh no.
Getting that burn. This song playing right now is Let It Burn by Volbeat.
No pain, no gain.
Wow. Yeah, that. Put my headphones on. You know, the great thing is, too, I mean, no shoulder pain whatsoever. None. Zero. And the reason why is definitely because, well, I did, again, train around the injury. I was careful of it all week. I monitored, but doing the proper warm-up, right? Doing those rotations gets the shoulder joints warmed up. It actually even gets a little bit of a pump into your delts too. And then doing the behind the backs with the bar just works your whole, pretty much all three heads of the shoulder. I mean, I can feel it in all three. So, all right, we gotta do rear delts. Last one.
Just pick the sounds that fit your mood, and we'll pick songs to keep you relaxed all night long. Tap the banner to get started. Discover the other sleep essentials and join the Good Night Club with your personalized sleep playlist. Sleep easy with IKEA.
How you feeling now?
Yeah, he's oh my goodness. He's not kidding when he said that's all your delts can take. Oh my goodness. 2 rounds of that, and what? I've been training, what, for maybe half hour since I started. And I mean, this is the same feelings. This is what he was talking about. You train with that intensity. Ugh. I don't know if I'm gonna puke or not. Holy hell. But we're gonna step outside for a little fresh air. One of my favorite parts about this gym is like this. You come out. I mean, our rest times were pretty much non-existent, right? We kept it what, a minute, maybe 90 seconds a couple times. But anyways, this is what Larry Scott was saying about training with that intensity. I mean, we were at it for like 30 minutes and just totally wrecking shoulders for the entire 30 minutes. As opposed to, you know, some people, now don't get me wrong, I've had workouts that are like an hour, hour and a half, with some people, like some people in the gym training for this extended long period of time, right? And not doing much on their phone between sets, right? You just got to keep that on intensity like this. My goodness. All right, we're gonna.
Get any hair gel out of your eyes?
Yeah. I totally wasn't even thinking of that. You know, and it happened to me before here. Because, you know, this is the gym hairstyle. It just keeps all the rock star hair out of my face, you know what I mean? I can't have that when I'm training.
All that headbanging hair.
So, yeah, the headbang hair, exactly. We're jamming out to Volbeat live. Incredible. I am feeling extra energetic, so we're going to do what Larry said. We're going to finish with one-arm laterals.
today because I'm moving around so much.
We don't know. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they need even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib. Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com.
My left shoulder's a little small. I think in my right.
Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests.
Wow. Might have been a little late. My pre-workout timing, but I'm still feeling really good. So incredible. All right, let's get out of here. Super tech, Golden Jerk Gym.
Batmobile is clean, gotta love it. Super sparkly.
Well, when I finished there, when I finished with the tens, man, I only got 10 reps. It was wild. 10 reps on the last set there when I finished with the 10-pound dumbbells, and that's when we were doing standing shoulder presses. But they feel it's crazy when you train with that intensity, and you go from heavy to light in such rapid succession like that. It just makes such a tremendous difference. You pick up the 10s and you're like, oh my goodness, I only get 10 reps, and that was till absolute failure. It's wild, man. But that's the difference that training intensity can make. It's not always about the weight. You got to factor in the intensity too.